Wow. Good afternoon. Good evening, everybody. I'm trying to, see if I can get one or two things to do here. All right. So, good evening, everybody. It's 5 p.m. once more. This is the 14th of July 2020. My name is Segun Fadimu, and this video is live on my Facebook page. You can as well reach out to me on Instagram at Segun Fadimu, on Twitter Segun Fadimu, LinkedIn Segun Fadimu. Also my YouTube channel is Segun Fadimu as well. Kindly go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. You'll see a couple of my videos there, and I'm sure that they're very useful and very informative. Well, I started this series a couple of days ago. You can follow up with the older series on my Facebook and also on my Instagram. A couple of them made it to the LinkedIn, but sure you can see them on my YouTube channel. I started it to be able to educate each and every one of you out there why I think it is important for you to start your own business. So yesterday and the day before yesterday I talked about the cash flow quadrant, and yesterday in the video I said today that I'm going to share a little bit of what I think about the pension plan. Kindly bear with me and stay to the end of this video. I promise this is not going to take your time at all. Maximum 5 minutes. Alright, so yesterday I said there are two types of pension plan. The first one is when you save cash. The other one is asset. Now, the asset is when you have a particular investment that is generating money for you, making passive income, which means you are not actively involved in that business. It could be real estate. You have some rental properties that will generate money for you after you have retired, right? You have a business that will be bringing in money for you after you are retired. Maybe you've invested in stocks, you've invested in whatever you've invested in, that is going to be generating passive income for you when you're retired. That's asset. Remember, what is asset? Asset is basically something that brings money into your pocket, right? Now, the second one is savings. Now, savings simply means you put some money away. You put some money away for the times when you're active, either as a government worker, in the private sector, or whatever you're doing, even as a business person. You put some money away so that as of the time when you're entering into retirement, maybe you're 60, 65, or whatever you want to retire, then you can start living off that money. Now, here is the problem with saving. I learned this from, I think, Ezekiel Oshilesi or so, Sholesi or thereabout, where one of the videos that I saw on YouTube, and I think I should share it with you as well. Basically, now when you save, it is a very good thing. Let's say you put away 50,000 naira from your income, or if you make a lot of money, maybe 100,000 naira from your income every month. And remember, there's a particular percentage, I think about 17%, where you put maybe 7% and your employer puts 10%. Let's say from your own money, you're putting 25,000 naira, and your employer is putting 10% of your income, which of your salary, which is probably, if you do 25, that's going to be around 30 or thereabout. Yeah. So you save that every month, and let's say you save that for 1 year. Now, do the math. So if you save 55,000 naira, right, every month in a year, that's going to give you what? 660,000 naira. Now, it's a reasonable amount of money, right? So if you do that for 20 years, that's going to give you about what? 13.2 million naira, right, for 20 years. Now, let's now take a look at this. Now, 13.2 million naira is a lot of money. Now, if you're able to do that, let's say for 30 years, that's going to put you around what? About 24 something million, right? Now, for 30 years. Now, here is the issue. In 2020, right now, that money is a lot of money. But then, fast forward, in the next 20 years, is 13.2 million a lot of money. In the next 30 years, is 24 point something million a lot of money as at that time, considering the value that money has now. Let's not forget, a couple of years past, let's say in the 80s, You can buy a car for as low as maybe 150 naira or thereabout. I can remember my parents had one old fridge then that was bought for about 30 something naira, 37 or 38 naira as well, around that price. But then right now, can 37 naira buy anything reasonable right now? Right? The same way as at 1990, if you had 1 million naira, which I probably don't know anybody that has it then, would be a lot of money, right? Now, that 1 million naira from then till now, if you look at the rate of inflation, now, does it still retain the same value? Now, that is the issue with saving. So you might do your own math depending on what you're earning and what you're putting away for your pension. Then you would see that, having a business that generates passive income for you when you are no longer actively involved in the business, it's a win-win situation. Being an investor, that's investing in assets that will generate income for you, when you're no longer working, that can be able to sustain your lifestyle, it's a real deal. Now compare that, right? Compare that to you saving cash, in your pension plan, or you're just saving it in the bank, or you buy annuity with insurance or whatever. Now compare those things. Do you think the value of the money you're saving in your bank or your pension administrator would it be worth the same value in the next 20-30 years? Right now, it might seem like a lot of money, but that time, would it seem like a lot of money? Now, I want to think about that. That is one of the reasons why I think it is important for you to start your own business. Tomorrow, I'll be sharing one or two things on the next episode, and I'm going to be doing this for the next couple of days. From when I started, I said I was going to be going for 21 days. So if you've learned one or two things, let me know your reaction. You can drop a comment, share, love, like, mention your friends that you think will find the video very helpful. Don't forget, you can connect with me across all platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. Segun Fadimo. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it has passed value to you. Enjoy the rest of your day.